Let's welcome Travis Gutierrez Senger. He's here. He is a filmmaker, or you can tell us, Travis, and he's a Kamikian graduate. Tell us about what is your real title? What do you do?
So I'm a writer-director, and I also produce. I'm here with Desert Cathedral, which is my debut feature film.
Okay.
Yeah.
Debut feature film.
Yeah.
Now, but you've done like music videos and documentaries. And
Yes, yeah. So I started out in music videos, and different projects on MTV, South by Southwest, and did documentary and short films. And then I started working on the script, shopping it around, and trying to get it off the ground. And I was lucky enough to do that.
Now, tell us, what year did you graduate from Kamikian?
I graduated in 1999.
1990. Wow, cool. Good year to graduate. And then you went to which college?
I went to the University of Washington.
Okay, and you took film and stuff like that there? Or?
Yeah. I studied film studies, theater, creative writing. At that time, I was, starting to write and direct plays and just get used to working with actors and kind of exploring.
Okay, let's talk about the film Desert Cathedral. Now, I read up a little bit on it, and so tell us about it, and then I'm going to ask you where you got this idea.
Yeah, it's about a real estate developer who, in 1992, disappears from his family and friends and heads out into the Southwest, and they don't know where he is, and then he starts sending home these VHS tapes, and they're sort of these travelogue confessions, and it's one of those things where it's based on a true story, and it's kind of like, the truth is stranger than fiction type of film, when you realize, like, wow, this guy's losing it. Why is he losing it?
Right.
And so his wife hires a PI, and he has to hunt him down, and he eventually finds him, and then things go from there.
So how did you find out about this, since it is based on a true story?
Yeah, it's based on a true story, and someone told it to me, and it was in 2008 when there was a financial crisis, and I was like, well, what's going on with this guy? Why did this successful real estate developer just suddenly disappear? And it came, to me that it was a financial issue. So I was like, wow, this is really interesting. Here we're going through this global financial crisis, but what does that look like on the personal level? Like, what is one person's experience with that versus like a financial institution's or whatever? And so it was partly the timing, but also just such an interesting story, and I love the idea of this guy in this luxury vehicle driving around these very remote roads in the desert, and I thought, wow, that's really interesting.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, and then tell us that. I know so we were talking off air, you said you did some of the filming, you said mostly Seattle, and where else?
Well, we filmed in Dry Falls, which is central Washington. We filmed a lot in eastern Washington, a lot in Moses Lake, around the sand dunes. There was some filming in Reno, but because
Reno's so much like here. My mom just moved here from Reno, and I've been there many times, and I'm like, it's so much like the Tri-Cities.
Oh yeah, we were shocked because I actually went down through the Southwest, the actual route that the guy took. So I went through Reno, Arizona, and Utah, because this was quite a trip. And the producer said, no, we can't film in 4 states. And they knew I was from Washington, and they said, we started pitching ideas at them and said, well, let's look at Washington. It looks like all these places. And they said, okay, we could do that.
I love that, Travis. Good thing you bring it home. Bring it home to Washington State.
Exactly.
It's funny now, lately in the past couple of years, there's been several films being filmed here. People are starting to recognize this area for its, topography or whatever. So. Oh
yeah, it's such a beautiful area. I absolutely think there's going to be more stuff.
So the general public, do you want to jump in, Jim?
No, I'm just sitting back listening, and I was kind of doing some research on the guy that we were talking about that was in Twilight.
Cascade Spencer?
That's a good buddy of yours that was from Lewiston. So,
and he's in the movie, right? He was in the which movies?
He's in Twilight. Right now he's shooting Sneaky Pete, and he's got some other big projects coming up, and he's the PI in this film, and we got him right when he was in the chaos of Twilight. So he would literally have to leave our set and go to press for the final installment of Twilight. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So it's Lee Turgeson. You said he's been in several films. Cascade Spencer, Petra Wright. And the movie is going to be playing tonight, actually, at the Queensgate Fairchild Cinemas. that correct?
Yep.
Now, you're going to be there, and the film starts at 7, and then there's going to be, a little party afterwards?
Yep, we'll be doing a little bit of a Q&A, and then we're going to go and party afterwards, and everybody that attends the screening will be invited to come as well.
Okay, perfect. I think I know where I'm going tonight.
Yeah, there you go. You just made your plans.
And then, now is the film, I thought I read that it's going to be playing all week?
It plays all week, yeah, exactly. So, like, the film played at festivals in Paris, Poland, Manchester, New York. Now we are kicking off our release, and it starts in here tonight in the Tri-Cities, and it'll be in LA, New York, Seattle, and then everywhere on VOD, Apple, DirecTV, all over the world. You'll be able to watch the film pretty much as long as you have a television.
Amazing. Well, thank you, Travis, for coming in. Travis Gutierrez Senger. Again, the movie is Desert Cathedral, Fairchild Cinemas, Queensgate. Tonight, 7 p.m. So if anyone wants to come on out, I think this will be great.
Yeah, make your plans.
You
Thanks
go.
again for coming in, guys. We appreciate it.
All right, thanks. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.